Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel, and we're going to keep rolling along with the new NASCAR stuff today as we take a look at the second racer in numerical order, Ryan inside Laney. Now this might just be the best one of the wave, for reasons which I will get into in a second, but first, just like with Carson Ace Dillon, I'm going to take a look at not blast wall, this one's a pit stop barrier, because it's different. It doesn't show up much on camera, but the new one is a lot lighter than the old one, I believe. Pretty sure this is the new one. You know, it's kind of easy to get these things mixed up since there's no dates on them or anything, but it is interesting to note that the pit stop barrier is actually somewhat different for him. Getting into the diecast itself, though, Ryan is improved drastically. Let's go over it from the front. So, starting at the front here, we can see that he's got a very nicely detailed front splitter here with some very nice cross-hatching of hexagonal patterns for Blinkr. And, you know, his typical headlights, grille, you know, the usual next-gen stuff. Not going to talk about that much. And the design on the hood is very nice. I really love NASCAR Ryan's design as a whole. The curving Blinkr design with the, you know, the hexagonal pattern on it and the huge Blinkr logo that cuts off at the hood. This looks really nice. One of my favorite designs. His expression is also pretty good with him, you know, kind of looking concerned off to the side, and we'll get into why it's so much better on this one. But the left side features some beautiful bright blue rims that complement his blue design real nicely. He's got real nice dark metallic orange paint. And of course the contingency sponsors of the Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Fiber, and Synergy. All nice and gloriously in high definition. Love it. Vietnam, your game is improving. He's got the number 12 here in very plain font. I'm not a big fan of the font they use on NASCAR Ryan, but that's pretty much my only gripe with him, because the Blinkr design is awesome. We got the logo here. It gets cut off by the gas cap, but, you know, that's to be expected. The beautiful hexagonal pattern continues into a gradient of darker blue. It's just, the design is awesome. Even the stripe over here, the arrow to tell the pitties where to lift him up at, the exhaust ports, and, you know, the window net that I forgot to mention in Carson's review. Black painted window bars, and the Blinkr logo on his spoiler over that hexagonal pattern. Moving on to the back here, he does not have rookie stripes because he is not a rookie. He has two taillights, the Blinkr logo in the middle, and the number 12 on the left side. On the right side, the back is orange, with the Blinkr logo getting cut off by the wheel well, with the blue pattern instead being over here, and the stripe being over here. I've always appreciated Ryan inside Laney's asymmetrical design. It's a very nice design. Now, moving on to the comparison, because, oh boy, this one is good. So, we've already seen the pit stop barrier, but now let's bring in the diecast itself. And right off the bat, folks, you can see, they improved the expression so much. It's the same expression, but the eye shadow on the original Ryan is so thick. On the new one, he has hardly any eye shadow, and it looks just like a China car from back in the day. So good. Other than that, he looks pretty much the same in terms of decals. The dark orange means the blue is a bit darker on application, but that's about it. I believe his decals are all the same. His rims are blue instead of silver now, obviously. A change which I think looks real nice. I think it's my personal favorite of the colored rim combos. And yes, his contingency decals are a lot clearer. Especially Synergy. I mean, look at that old Synergy decal, folks. It looks like shit. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Other than that, he is mostly the same. I don't believe they kept the gradient design on him, which makes sense. Whoops, we went out of focus there. Oh! They did not keep the darker gradient design from this one on the orange here. You can kind of see it fading into a burnt orange. That makes a lot of sense, and in my opinion makes the design look better, honestly. I'm not the biggest fan of that random gradient. On the back here we have, well, it looks almost identical. I mean, even outside of the metallic paint, even the color is similar on the back. The right side is, let's see. Yeah, right side is pretty much the same. Not too much to talk about there, and so is the spoiler. So, comparison's done. This Ryan might just be my favorite of the line. If you had to pick up one, he might be the one to go for. Byrev is pretty improved too, but we'll get to him when we get to him. So, what do you think? Do you prefer this new one or the older version? Have you found these yet in stores? I hope you do. But until next time, bye!